What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then you playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then you playing hard to get.
Yo! Hey Fallon, how you doing? You are my top guy. That's why we're playing. That's why after Mass Effect 2 we're playing Sopranos next. Just get my projector up and running. I don't know. I keep starting my stream without a projector and it's fucking me. Alright. Let's do some gaming. Oh no, it's starting the trailer. I appreciate you always showing up, Fallon. You're one of the homies. You're one of the real ones. I got my Monster Energy drink. It's actually not Monster Energy drink. It's called Gridlock Ultra White. It's a knockoff made by Aldi, but it tastes similar to Zero Ultra and has the same nutritional. What would you call it? Oh my god, I forgot we were in the middle of a DLC mission last stream. Oh boy, I can't wait to do more of this. Let me just check. Okay, game audio seems fine. I thought it might be too low. And I turned the film grain on last time.
We're headed toward the prison block. And
Farron. If I have to choose one of the Monster Energy Ultras, my favorite is the watermelon one. Which doesn't earn me any points in the not Aryan accusations. I've been looking forward to playing this though. I wish I had more time last week. I've been wanting to play more Mass Effect for like the past couple of days. I've been itching for it. Oh fuck me. Urgh. Watermelon flavors. It tastes exactly like, it doesn't even taste like watermelon. It tastes like one of those sour belt candies. And that's why I like it. It just like it tastes like one of those in liquid form. Oh, I got a bypass. Gastric bypass, am I right? So, everyone is talking about the Billy Mitchell thing. What's up, Kieran? How you doing, buddy? Did you stream today? I'm sorry if I missed it. Like I said in DMs, I've been losing my fucking mind today. Did they like beef up Liara's titties in this game?
Hold on.
Did I see the cuties? Yeah, I was looking at it.
No.
Farron.
The brokers trapped him.
I thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network.
Oh my god, Yuri Lowenthal, get him out of here. I'm gonna let him die if I can.
Brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to central operations.
If he left you alive for us to find, the broker has no idea how dangerous we are.
I'm gonna clobber him.
Underestimate him. He prepares for everything.
Good homie, nah, I'm waiting till you're done to do Altered Beast. Okay.
You know the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, I do. It's a good thing you said Zero Rush, because my Mass Effect streams are generally longer than my usual streams. Just because it's such a big game, you gotta, like, dedicate the time to it. And everyone wanted me to play it, so it's like I owe it to them to give them a decent, like, stream, I think. This flash grenade effect is weird. I mean, it's kind of realistic, but it's just, like, I've never seen anything like it in a game before. See, everyone's excited to see Fallon in the chat. He's the realest one. I'm sorry to everyone else who shows up, but we love our Fallon. Well, given the today's events, I've decided I'm going to order some of Billy Mitchell's hot sauce. I've always wanted to try it. But I also love hot sauce. I put it on everything like a disgusting animal. So, you already nervous for how tough Altered Beast is going to be? It's only an hour long. It's also only 5 levels, so you can adjust some of like you only get 3 health on default, but you can up it to 5. You can make some adjustments to make it easier in the options. But it's still hard as fuck, especially alone. With a second player, it's a lot easier. Like barely any music here. I love Altered Beast. There's also there is I'm not sure if it's Master System or Game Gear or if it's Game Boy, but there is like a handheld Altered Beast that's more like an RPG. There's also a Game Boy Advanced one that's really good. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, he looks cool. He's wearing a suit.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Masir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Farron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption.
Be smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite.
This is a cool looking alien.
Nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. Thank you for bringing me Subject Zero to Sony. Her body will net almost as much as Shepard's.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every...
This guy's cooler and scarier than the dinosaur. Yeah, he's way cooler than the Krogan.
You're a Yog. A pre-space
Yog.
quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contactee.
Oh, so they were just a little too based?
Older than your planet's discovery. Which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
I want this guy to join my team. He's so cool. Oh, I guess he's a boss fight. Yeah, grab her hips. I love that he has a little suit. It's so cool. Well, I'm gonna check the chat real quick. You're not used to being glazed this much. You deserve it once in a while, Fallon. You're one of our favorites. You're always around. We can count on you. This guy's design cool as hell. It is. What's up, Carver? This guy's cool as fuck. His voice reminds me of Aldia from Dark Souls 2. I don't know. I don't know Dark Souls 2 that well. I didn't make it that far. Came to support the stream, but I'm gonna go to sleep in like 3 minutes. The fact that you're falling asleep to my annoying nasal voice is flattering. Okay, he walks like a little like dumper though. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a really tough boss. I hope he doesn't just keep walking straight at me with a gun. I might have to shoot him. Oh, you cheap fuck.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Do I have to fist fight him? I do! Oh my gosh! Awesome! He's got another shield. Liara, can you, like, help? You suck. Let me see. Sleepy anyway, it's not your voice. It's 10 p.m. here, and I'm an old man who needs his sleep. Said it before, this game looks fantastic. It does. It's one of the best-looking Unreal 3 games I've seen. Yeah, this guy, Fallon, this guy's fucking badass. This is probably one of my favorite, like, creatures I've seen in the series so far. No, Liara, go over there. Can't have you taking place next to me. I need you to distract him. I mean, he's slightly more complicated than Saren was. Saren just kind of like floated around and shot you with a machine gun. Whoa, he's gonna come at me. Woo! Tell you're sleepy with such a bad take. Can I don't know if I can launch him into the air when he's got armor. Let's see. Oh, I can stun him a little bit. I need to regenerate my health juice. Nice try, but I stood up before you hit it, dummy. It is a little lazy that they didn't give him a firing animation. He just kind of... Bullets just kind of start coming out of the gun while he stays in the exact same pose. What's up, Evan? I'm so close to finishing Killzone 2 on Elite. I'm literally in the final room of the game. It's just... It was getting late last night. I could have finished it, but it's like... I don't need to get heated right before bed. I need to sleep. And if I'm pissed off, I'm not gonna sleep. Liara, you are not helping me much. You dumb bimbo. Carver's gleeping his glop right now. He's hanging in there, but he's gleeping that thing. I couldn't think of a third word, which is why I just used zzzt, which is the name of one of the aliens from Battlefield Earth. I hope it's not like a really short timer. Oh fuck, it came back. Am I playing Killzone 2 on this? No, I'm playing it on... I'm playing it on my main account. Because I had to beat it. You have to beat it once to get the highest difficulty. So, now I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and I'm recording it because I want to do a video on it. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's not going to really be, like, as heavily scripted as the Resistance video, and it's going to be probably a lot shorter, but I'm like... It's just something I'm very interested in. This guy's straight up a gleep glorp. I fucking know it. Just look at him. Are there any aliens in Mass Effect that look like little gray aliens?
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Phase 3! I like the part where Radix said, let's kill this zone too. He might as well say that in his introductory scene when you get up to him. When the effect is mass. Oh, I'm straight up affected my mass right now. Go over there, Liara. You're like hanging out in the worst spot. Liara Tassoni, more like Liara I want a bony. We can get his ass. We got this. How many shields does this guy get? What if instead of the Shadow Broker, he was the Shadow Joker? He said, "Why so serious, Shepard?" And then he told you about how he got his scars. Look when Miranda says he's massing in my effect. I mean, she does have an effect on my mass. It's peak. What's up, Wayne? The Shadow Groper. Played by Randy Pitchford. Epic Borderlands crossover. Punched him again. Haha. Blue wave incoming. Take that, Space Trump. Yeah, Eli, all last stream I was basically doing the DLC mission. I didn't even realize it was DLC. Game doesn't get into it, but he does have a large stockpiles of baby oil. The Shadow Toker, and he smokes weed? That would be so epic. I'm gonna have to make a picture of him smoking weed. Sorry, Liara, I got a half-naked woman I have to tend to.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Momentary? It was like 5 minutes of him trying to shoot some guy.
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
Standing down and standing by. Patriots are in control. Shadow Toker smoking with Seth Rogen. It's a good idea. I could make that. I could slap that together real quick.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you.
She's in that room from The Dark Knight with all the cell phones.
Well,
Speaking of the Shadow Joker.
seeing him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
It'll be nice to have access to information I can trust. Broker.
I'm not sure I'm ready for you to call me that. I'm not sure about any of this, but I had to do it.
I had to do it to him.
Shadow Broker's information network. I can give you. I can.
I'll check the power systems.
Gulp. I better get out of here. I like that your other partner that you take with you just, like, doesn't do or say anything.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Get a little squeeze on her.
It's all right.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here.
It's like he's on the internet in 2007.
Sure you want to stay here? I could use you on the Normandy.
I already asked her this.
To stay here. We can't pass this up, Shepard. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Thanks, Liara. Let me know when you have something.
I will. And feel free to come by. I've got a feeling the Shadow Broker didn't have many visitors.
Imagine instead of shooting the big guy, instead he used the Pentagon knife.
Everything.
It's funny, in 3, if you didn't do this DLC, Liara's basically like, hello again, Shepard. In between games, I went on a really cool adventure that you said you were too busy to go on. I mean, if I knew this was DLC, I wouldn't have picked it, to be honest. I just did it because I was like, oh, there's another mission on this planet. I might as well go. I was trying to find Miranda's mission. I can't fucking find it. So I'm gonna go back to Iliao, or whatever the fuck the planet is called, And we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can do it.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
What's up, fucker Carlson? It's worth doing regardless? Okay.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant.
It's 343 Guilty Spark.
Rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Alright, so we're gonna hang out in here. Delivery pickup? Where's that? Where is that? What's being delivered to me? And how can I use it? Alright, shotgun technology. Yeah. What do you want? Get away from me. Just gonna follow me around? He is. What a weirdo. Yeah, this is what the weather was like last night. It's pretty bad. Nice! Location of planet rich with Ezo. I'm not buying all this shit. Research terminal. Investigate. Heavy pistol damage, shotgun damage, armor upgrades, biotic damage. I have a biotic ability, right? I'll buy that. Oh gosh, it does the same thing as the Miranda one, where it like only lets you do one thing at a time. Oh my, what? Whoa!
Expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Did you see that? What the fuck? That was fucking weird. I can respec, don't want to do that. I'm happy with what I have right now. Biotic duration, I don't have any time-based biotics. Upgrades. Oh, cool. Alright, let's buy some of this stuff. Oh, this stuff I already have. Shepard was neck maxing. Yeah, it's a new and interesting kind of mewing that they do in space. It's how you make yourself look taller. Yeah, I'll get that anyway, because Jack can use it, I guess. Armor locker. I don't think I've gotten any new armor. Yeah, no, I haven't. Okay. I'm not talking to that nerd. I don't give a fuck about him. Thanks for nothing, asshole.
It's nearly time to repurchase effective cast status.
Video archive.
What is this console?
This is where all the lost media YouTubers congregate.
I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker.
Why is he not speaking that line?
Aria Talok, Omega.
What are we doing here? Next. Oh, it's just like Minority Report.
Citadel.
Mamma mia, hubba hubba.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Squidward suicide. Don't worry about saying that in my chat. I'm not gonna get upset with you. Oh my gosh, it's Udina. What's he up to? He's just like pushing a guy.
Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel.
Oh my gosh, what's he up to? Wait, is that me? Is that a movie Bob Shepard from the previous game? It looks like it.
Praetor Gavor. Omega.
Alright, I've had enough of this. I'm done watching, like, gifs of people I know. Half-Life 3 is confirmed. Will be shown in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. That would be so funny if, like, it was a Switch 2 exclusive. What are we, some kind of Krusty Krab?
A Palvan agent has obtained the equipment used to record.
What's in here? Investment opportunities. Pirate fleet is massing on the foot, blah, blah, blah. Send off a tip off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Sure, why not? Can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. Dumb fucking paper pushers. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Only if it's clinical trials for a new genophage. A politician using heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks. Ruin the politician. Is this actually going to ruin Ugina's reputation? That would be pretty awesome, but I don't think it actually will. Those mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on planet Cuervo. Jose Cuervo. I'm glooping, I'm gleeping. Let me gloop in peace, you mother gleepers. Dossiers. Morden. Voss Normandy, so that's like her last name now, because she lives on my spaceship. Oh. Why is it gotta, like, load in the pictures? Are you seeing that? That's weird. Shadow Broker, classified. Yog Homeworld, capture specific free studies. Reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former operative Ketchlu. Have taken his position these past few months. I've seen and learned, grown, reader, blah, blah. We will command strike teams together. I don't know. So he kind of took over. Okay. I want to hug Keir Starmer so hard and with so much love and adoration. Thank God he got rid of those fucking ninja swords. I was really worried about all my buddies in the UK. I don't know how, like, how you're supposed to go about your business in London when there's, like, samurai and ninjas everywhere. I show off the new Star Fox tomorrow, and the plot is that Crystal's growing in size and keeps boring people. Yeah, but they don't ever digest. They're forever out. I think it's like foreverly being digested. They live in her stomach and just like are constantly subject to her fluids. Well, now that that's done.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
This bitch doesn't have anything new to say. I'm trying to smash.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Ninjas could be anywhere. I hate ninjas. Right, we're at the Shadow Broker base. I need to get somewhere else. Is there a Mass Effect relay here? No? Okay, I guess I just gotta fly somewhere. Hopefully there's a Mass Effect relay here. Let's launch some probes! I love science fiction. Who doesn't love a little science fiction? I bought so many books over the last week. I'm reading Childhood's End right now. It's so good. Whoa, whoa. Pretty good.
Probe away.
Have I probed my anus yet? I didn't use a probe, I used a cucumber, but yes. To some kind of star field or something. I mean, thankfully I don't have to go down to the planets in this one, because that would be really boring. I mean, I guess looking at a scanner and hitting launch probe isn't exactly exciting either. I remember when this series was new, everyone compared it to Star Trek, but it really doesn't feel like Star Trek at all. It's more... It feels more military sci-fi, whereas Star Trek is more like straight sci-fi, just happens to take place in sort of like a naval structure.
Launching probe.
You can probe planets more than once, so that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna. You can actually go to Uranus. You can actually go to the Earth system in this game? That's pretty cool.
I have detected an anomaly.
They never want you to go to Earth in space.
Repeat, suspicious ship detected in planetary orbit. All hands prepare to burn down the house. All hands prepare to burn down the house.
In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and omni-tool.
Services interested in retaining the materials kept at the site. Operatives will be paid handsomely. What?
Much more effective.
Oh, cool. I found a mission. I've been tweeting about Haze so much, I might have to stream it the next time I have downtime. Like, I might just have to bite the bullet and show you guys the masterpiece that is Haze. Could have landed on the moon in the last game. Now, you're just yanking my chain, Buster. Wait. Take her, she's hot. Okay, now we can proceed. I got more upgrade points, but I didn't get enough to actually upgrade anything. Alright, we got a new mission. Cool. It's completely by accident. You know they named the Normandy after Norm Macdonald? It's a little-known fact about Mass Effect. Do a joint stream with Kieran where he smokes up and you call it Haze and Blaze. We are going to be doing more co-op streams in the future, actually. Although probably not Haze, because I don't think the servers are online for that one. If I can ever get Kieran to come to the US, or vice versa, we will play Haze co-op in person. Oh, they're destroying the crates, so we have to kill them first. Oh, shucks. Do I have any ammo for my big laser gun? That'll help. Everyone's dropping new content today. Critical Drinker. There was another video that went live. It went up. Oh, June the King just released a video on Ego Raptor, which is great because I hate that guy. I can't wait to watch it. You can never save... Okay, I don't think Samara is the best for this because I've never used her. So, we'll bring her on another mission later. DSP'd. Yeah, I DSP'd my pants, am I right? Can I skip this? Okay. Let me see. I have ammo for the laser. Okay, it's over for that fucking robot. We got it this time.
They've seen us.
You guys move up. Get out of the way, Jack! Alright, we got one. I used all my laser beam power, but it was worth it. He's just discount Oni. I mean, didn't Oni play start after Game Grumps? I mean, I never liked him. Even as far back as when he did the awesome videos, I thought he was kind of annoying. I thought his sense of humor was kind of lame. I liked the Ninja Gaiden one though. That one made me laugh. And Sega like made him a brand ambassador very briefly, even though he like openly shit on their games all the time. So we can thank Egoraptor for Sonic 06 and Sonic Unleashed getting delisted from online services.
Fine, I'll hide.
I didn't tell you to hide. I told you to go kill a robot. Aaron shits on the games because he wants them to be better, so he claims. Well, it's, you know, it's like they always say, if you think you could do better, then do it. I mean, you know, he was definitely at some point in a position to do what Donkey is doing, where Donkey is funding games that he wants to play. Oh, look at that, dummy. Even I have a long-standing bet on when Egoraptor will announce he's transitioning. It's gonna happen. Oh, that's it? That was all I had to do? Yeah, I guess. There's a lot that makes us think... Yeah, well, when you're like one of those people who's like terminally online but also miserable, that's usually what happens. Also, he has a really unfortunate chin. Would I be a Ubisoft brand ambassador if it meant... Yes, if it meant Haze 2, yeah. I'd be a Ubisoft brand ambassador if they asked me to. I like a lot of Ubisoft's games. They put out a lot of slop, but, you know, I could list good points about Far Cry 6. Not everyone can do that. I would be a great brand ambassador for Ubisoft. The war against the Underthinker's minions continues. Exactly, where anyone who's... What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I gotta go talk to Martin Sheen again. I think he's in the back. Mortimer, definite slant. Who is Mortimer?
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information.
I spoiled myself a little bit. I was Googling Edie online, and I realized she turns into like a hot babe robot in the third game. But I also heard you can't romance her, which is like, what the fuck, man? Like, why even put that in there? Have you ever seen Wall Street? Have you ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street? I'm like that guy. I'm like Jordan Belfort. I was watching, around Christmas, I watched Santa with Muscles, and I'm pretty sure Jordan Belfort produced that movie. Real Smokers Game. Okay, if I'm stuck in I want to bring Samara with me, but if I'm stuck in a story mission, I gotta go with the team I know works for now. Googling Edie, sure. I wanted to make like a joke about AI, but it's like, and then I saw just like hot robot babe, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't in the game that I'm playing. Dan Avidan is the only good part of that show. I don't like him.
How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Ugh, collector ships look dumb as fuck. It's like a rock with a jet engine on it. It's like Invader Zim when they're flying around on Mars.
Core's offline. Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
This looks like a Dead Space like ship or something. Ooh, this is fun. This is very like visually cool. It's safe funny? Yeah, that's most YouTube. Just looking up the Billy Mitchell stuff, do you know how many people were afraid to just say the word suicide? It was embarrassing.
Never seen a ship like this before.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your Heartsuit computer.
Oh, we're on a flood ship.
I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
Same container.
It's like the pods from Duke Nukem where all the babes get stuck in.
Small, like my tank. Bet they
I was gonna say like my cock.
what a mess.
Looking at the people all melted in a goop.
Lots of dead meat.
All that rewording shit to defang it is really gay. Yeah, it is. It's like, oh, it's not gonna help anyone.
Experiment was done.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
You're not helping anyone by making up dumb terms for things. Unless you're trying to be funny, then it's fine. But people aren't actually trying to be funny. They're just, oh my god, oh, I can't get the, it's gonna deboost me in the algorithm. Oh, just... Mass flagging of the term, I honestly think from AI training and them being so afraid to have AI accidentally tell someone. True. Yeah, that's another thing. Like I was watching like Smash JT, and he kept saying "off themselves," but he wouldn't say suicide. I was like, come on, man, it's the same thing. Off yourself sounds way worse.
That's a collector. Are you saying those bastards?
She looks like a Hellgast.
Their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing.
They all died of ligma.
Comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins.
The Protheans.
Known to have this structure, the Protheans.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. I can't believe the species still exists.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
I wouldn't want to live as some kind of mutated slave. Killing a collector is probably doing it a favor. Whatever they used to be, the collectors work for the Reapers now, and we still have to stop them.
No shit. I'm not letting the Reapers turn me into some kind of fucked up bug thing.
Let's find what we need before the collector...
Wow, this is just like what the Spanish did to the Aztecs. So, what I'm trying to say is the Reapers are the good guys. Advanced weapon training. I can't use an assault rifle, so I guess I'll do the shotgun. How you doing, John Douglas? I was looking at I was watching your recent video this morning. I saved a couple of those book titles you mentioned. I'm gonna probably check them out. I've been reading like an insane amount of science fiction. Let's see. Claymore heavy shotgun. Alright, I still got my submachine gun, and I got my particle beam. That's all I need. That's all I really need in life. It lets you use an assault rifle? Oh, oops. Well, I got my submachine gun. It's fine. I've played through the whole game using a pistol.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those weird pods.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Pods, did she say? Do they feel so alive for the very first time?
Signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the
You finally finished reading Watchmen? Watchmen, a lot of Alan Moore's stuff is very, very, very dialogue heavy. I have a copy of From Hell that I still haven't read yet because just the amount of dialogue I saw on the pages when I opened it looked like really daunting. You're not actually reading nearly as much as I'm... Yeah, I'm trying to get at least one done a month. I've been pretty slow about it, but this book I'm reading right now I'm probably gonna have done in like less than 2 weeks. Pistols in this game go fucking hard. It's back to my "Are you mentally ill?" test for a government job. There was no rule against lying. There's never a rule against lying on a job application. I lied on a job application plenty of times.
We can use this.
Although I actually did tell the truth on my current job application, even though they asked for a degree that I didn't have, and I just applied anyway. And they were like desperate for people, so I was like, okay, well, we'll hire you anyway because we don't think you're gonna quit. You're gonna finish Batman: The Long Halloween next? That's one I've been meaning to read forever. Didn't Mike Mignola do the art for that one? I've never actually read anything with Mike Mignola's art in it. You got a video in the works called Books for Gamers. So it's like, if you like this game, you will like this book. That's a good idea. I'll definitely watch that. I'll post it around. I have a bunch of copies of Swamp Thing. Is it Alan Moore's Swamp Thing? I loved that. No matter what people say about Alan Moore, he's actually a good writer. People give him a lot of shit, rightfully so, because he's an annoying dickhead, but he's an actually genuinely good writer.
fill all those pods, even if they took every colony
Long Halloween is Tim Sale, okay.
to hit Earth.
Not if we stop them.
I've read most of Alan Moore's stuff. I just haven't read The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or Tom Strong.
It's like some kind of control panel.
I think he's better than Mignola, but that's just me. Okay, I think his art style is similar, maybe, and that's what made me think of it. It's just like a lot of heavy shadows.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
When am I gonna play Xenoblade X? Bro, I've got 30 hours in it already.
That can't be good.
Nobody's shitting on his writing, we're just shitting on him in general. I know, but there are people who actually do try to say, like, oh, well, he was never actually good.
What the hell?
And it's like, that's not true. We wouldn't be talking about it so much if we didn't like his writing.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Uh-oh. Thanks, elusive man.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Get me on a floating bolt from Ratchet and Clank.
Connection reestablished. I need to
Am I just like fighting guys on elevators? What is this, Vanquish?
Get it done fast, Edie.
We got company.
Yeah, his Swamp Thing? Yeah, I loved his Swamp Thing. It was great. It does get a little weird as it wears on, and the first volume is rough because basically he is wrapping up plot threads from the original run. So you kind of have to like get used to like them throwing a lot of characters and stuff at you that you're not gonna like know right away. But then like once it gets going, it's really good. That guy's tough. I need to use my laser beam. Very similar, but Sale has a really cool style. It's almost like a throwback to the 20s. Okay. Isn't that one also very Two-Face heavy? Because, like, there's not really a lot of good, like, Two-Face stories, to my knowledge. Harbinger. I don't think... Have I fought... Oh, that's right! He, like, changes bodies. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, you just stay over there. You guys go over there and kill the enemies. Yeah, like I've mentioned before, I used to be really big into comics, but the people who make comics are so insufferable that I fell out of love with them. Stop shooting fucking Hadoukens at me, dickhead! No, you killed him. Now he's gonna go over there. Read Rogue Warrior and play the game. Oh, I know. Reslov has been telling me to play Rogue Warrior forever. He actually tried to stream it to me once, but apparently running it on the game on PC is a fucking nightmare. So I would actually have an easier time of it just playing it on PS3. Die, you fat bastard. Adrenaline Rush fixes? Do I have Adrenaline Rush? Let's find out. No, but I have Pull. Let's try that. How do I map that to L2? Square. Come to me. Oh, I didn't want to call him! Fuck! Okay, he's got a shield, so it won't work on him. Alright, we melted that little bug boy. Alright, I don't see any other mooks around, so let's shoot this fucker. Not bad, killed them all. Not now, I'm looting crap. Let me check the chat. You're about 20 minutes, you're about 20 hours in and you gotta stream it again soon? Yeah, I thought of streaming Xenoblade, but I'm just like, I figured like that's just gonna be my relax game. When I'm not doing anything pertaining to anything, I'm just gonna relax and play it, and maybe I'll shitpost about it, which I have, and I've been having a good time with it. Maybe I'll stream it someday, but not today. Is there no more Carl Jobst mod because I need more? Mood? No, I don't. I think there's plenty of jokes. Keep making jokes about Carl Jobst because he fucking absolutely deserves it. I watched so many videos on it. I have a really rough idea of how that whole situation went down, but it really strikes me as he was being disingenuous, and that kind of fucked him. Like, you can still say you don't like Billy Mitchell, that's fine, but it's like, I don't know. I don't disagree with what the judge said.
I thought we were gonna have to take on every damn collector here.
Perhaps you should consider upgrading my hardware.
Oh, do we get Big Titty Robot in this game?
I found data that would help us.
You tried playing on PC, it didn't want to work. Yeah, it kept freezing every like 5 minutes. You gotta get Xenoblade X First Impressions video. You should, yeah, do a video on it. It's I love that game. I think it might be my favorite Xenoblade, just gameplay wise. Story wise, it's like whatever, but the gameplay's great. If you guys haven't played it, besides John, obviously, it's basically Mass Effect Andromeda if it was good. That's the best way I can summarize it.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
I'm gonna side with Cerberus here because they're human supremacists.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
Commander. We got
Why did it zoom in on him?
powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
Oh, shut up.
Full control of their system.
You already lost your
I'll do what
legs.
I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Imagine being that attached to an inanimate object. What a baby. What a soy boy. He's so soy-coated his legs don't even fucking work.
Around the corner. Take the door on your right.
Definitive Edition smooths out a lot of rough edges from the Wii U version. Quality of life changes take it from a 6 to 7 to solid 9 10. It has aged really well. It looks really good. I played a little bit of the original Wii U version, and I didn't get very far because I couldn't wrap my head around it at first. I wasn't really into JRPGs at the time, but now I played Xenoblade 1 and 2, so this one is pretty straightforward. Although it is kind of weird how they changed Lynn's hairstyle for seemingly no reason. It's not like a complaint, it's just it's just one of those things where you're like, why? Why did they do that? Bring Edie with you to Jack's mission in 3, because Jack is a fucking hilarious joke when she sees the new robot body. Okay. Well, we are doing whatever we can to make Jack happy. Is that Harbinger over there? Cerberus defended Chad Billy Mitchell. He is an interesting guy. I've never actually seen King of Kong, but I've heard stories about him all over the place forever. And how he's litigious and whatever, and I just always thought he was kind of an interesting figure in video games. He's probably the first one of the first official pro gamers. Kieran, don't talk shit about my armor, okay? This is pretty epic, okay? Maybe if you watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, you would get it. I'm joking, obviously. It's obvious it was supposed to be Joker armor, but I just look like an Eva. The generous auto-aim is not to my advantage when I'm dealing with Harbinger, because it keeps trying to, aim at him. Explode! Explode! What does pull do? Oh, I gotta hold it. That's right. Duh. I forgot. I forgot how it worked in Mass Effect Andromeda. Did you say back shots? Sorry, Grunt. You're not getting any back shots from me. Wings should have pushed Carl Jobst down. I think I mentioned I saw a lot of YouTubers complaining. Well, I mentioned this in a group chat. A lot of YouTubers are complaining oh, this is going to negatively impact drama tubers. And it's well, maybe drama tubers shouldn't exist. You ever think about that? It's not the same as shit-talking someone on an internet forum. You're making credible claims against someone. I kind of miss when, someone on the internet who's a weirdo could just be a weirdo or dumb, and we could all laugh at them, and, we didn't need, 17, different channels. Here's the highlights of what stupid shit they did this week. Commentary bros, and that's it. I mean, the only one of them that the only drama channel I, routinely watch is, Kino Casino. I don't know if you would count Ethan Ralph as a drama channel. I don't know what you would even count him as. I just find him a fascinating individual. But it's when everything is just guys beefing with each other, it's not really... It's not the same. Like the lolcow crap with like Keemstar, it's boring. It's no longer Wings and Boogie being authentically embarrassing. It's like we gotta pump up the algorithm, guys. But there are people out there. There are weirdos and nut jobs out there on the internet that you can find and still laugh at. Believe me. You'll know them when you see them. You don't watch Kino Casino until they stop beefing with DSP. But DSP said it's okay. Well, DSP... I do believe DSP when he says he doesn't want drama. He's, although he really does have to change shit up, though. Like, I looked at... Some of his videos have... I have almost as many views per video as he does, and I have under 500 subscribers. Like, the way he's doing things ain't gonna work. It's not gonna last forever. Speaking of weirdos, I'm still doing my dive into Ethan Ralph, but it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot. It is a lot. He was recent. Speaking of DSP, him and Ethan Ralph just streamed together. But it was about wrestling, and I don't really care about wrestling. DSP needs to collab. His streams make it. He should have gotten in on the lolcow shit. Oh, another Praetorian. This motherfucker kicked my ass last time. You guys move up and help. What if it was a Praetorian and it looked like Peter Griffin? Am I right? Oh no! You've been watching that Maddie playlist while you play Helldivers? I enjoy Matt at the Internet. His most recent stream was it was mostly new people, like people I haven't heard of, like actual like crazy like weirdos. It wasn't just like stupid sector drama shit. If it was Wings and DSP, it would be way more interesting. I would watch it all the time because, like I've mentioned before, I don't give a fuck about Boogie. Nothing he says is interesting. He's a chronic bullshitter. Like nothing he says really warrants your attention. But DSP, now that is a name I could get behind. Right, you guys move up. You guys take care of that Praetorian for me. Hey Lowish, this is worse than that time I joined the Collectors. Peter, you can't just go join the Collectors again. Sometimes Jack's voice actress like really doesn't put in the work. Oh, I forgot I mapped something else to that. I gotta put... Pull sucks. I'm putting Unity back there. I like being able to just quick tap it and bring them back to life. And I need my shotgun. Use my special new shotgun. Oh, I forgot I gotta select it. Oh, I shot his legs clean off. Like fear. DSP can get the back shots? With who? The Wings Ussy? There he did. He said it again. What were they thinking? Was back shots a term back then? I just feel like that's a little too, It's very easy to predict that would have become a term that you don't want to be saying in your cool sci-fi game. Alright, this shotgun takes too long to pump. It's her VA directions were to sound attached and emotionally distanced when she mostly just sounds bored. It's, well, like, yelling my attack it didn't work is not the time to sound bored.
I'll put them down.
But what down, bitch? You're not helping much. We almost got it. We almost got it. Oh, she got it. Your attack did work, dummy. You know that I actually don't want to be your top guy. JK, get pranked. I do want to be. Yeah, I didn't do anything that was really like April Fool's adjacent because I don't know. I feel like half of my tweets are like ironic or sarcastic anyway. I don't think it would make much difference. I'd have to like say something with dead seriousness. Open the door, bitch.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
You did not actually open the door. You talked about this door. You liar. Haven't been bringing along Garrus because his combat lines are peak. Well, I'm not trying to get laid with Garrus. Or Grunt either, but he's very good.
This should come in handy.
Gotta run. Alright, thanks for chilling. We will continue shooting Husks and Praetorians and Harbinger. Shooting Harbinger over and over and over again until he goes away. Right on your ass, he said? Well, I mean, I think he might have an anal fixation. Keep saying back shots, and he's talking about their ass. He's gonna tell him to start shaking that thing next. You guys move up. Abomination, it's just an exploding husk. What is true power? Just like being able to teleport from one body to another. Yeah, take care, John. I don't know if you guys watch any of his videos, but John does put out good content. It's mostly book related, so if you're not into it, then, you know, there's nothing I could do there. But he puts out a lot of content that's worth watching if you're a reader like myself.
I'll put them down.
Jack, get your bald head out of the way. Yeah, Citadel Shaker. Pick up your armor and shake that shit. The Krogan Shaker. Classic. I put a Thug Shaker reference into, I don't know if you'd call it a script so much as a loose collection of notes for my Killzone video. Another Scion. Oh no, I hate those guys.
Yeah, right on your ass. Assuming direct control. You cannot resist.
So, I think Eli mentioned it during my Mass Effect 1 stream. So they retconned. The Protheans were like what? Like early humans or something? And then they retconned them to be whatever the Collectors are now? Am I following correctly? This is a lot to take in for doing on stream, where I'm also trying to pay attention to the chat. Jack, you gotta stop putting your bald head in the way. No, the Protheans weren't here. Okay, I thought they were doing like a Star Trek thing, because there's an episode of Star Trek: Next Generation, and this never has any long-term implications on the canon, but it's revealed that every race in the Alpha Quadrant, at least, I don't know if it's really in the other parts of the universe, are from like this like progenitor race, which are all just look like old bald ladies in like robes. And you're, like I said, it has no long-term effects on the lore. I don't think it's ever even brought up again. That's a Halo retcon. Oh yeah, I remember that because I remember playing the Halo series and I was like, oh, the Forerunners, and 343 always calls you a Forerunner or something. He calls you Reclaimer. So it's like, oh, the Forerunners are actually like proto-humans. And then I played Halo 4 and it was just like the Didact is like evil spaceman. I was like, oh, this sucks. This is stupid. When they wanted to have continuity with those Protheans in Helios are an even older. Right. They're a species that got wiped out by the Collectors, and then like the Protheans are like a later iteration or something. Yeah, Forerunners are supposed to be humans. That's why I never liked 4, because 4 felt like a fan project. It didn't feel like it was made by people who made the real game. It obviously wasn't made by people who made the real Halo games, but it really felt like it. OG Halo 2 ending Earth was the Ark. Oh, like some Transformers Prime shit. I think we need to stop with twists where like Earth was actually like involved in like a giant space conspiracy for billions of years that we didn't know about. It's old hat. I'm done with it. All the humans of Star Trek came from Deborah Wilson. It was actually the old lady who played the female changeling on Deep Space Nine, but if they did a remake, it probably would be Deborah Wilson. Forerunners are actually skinned vampire monkey. Yeah, I know. That was so stupid. The Forerunner stuff was like just so lame, man. I loved those original Bungie Halos. That's why when someone else takes over, I think David Stewart did a really good video on it, how like with comics, everything that isn't made by the original people, or like with Star Wars, anything that wasn't made by George Lucas could be theoretically classified as fan fiction. Deborah Wilson will save modern gaming. I feel like she gets a lot of hate. I mean, she is odd looking, but her performances are fine. She's not. She, as an actor, it's like you're gonna take roles. I think it was Frank Welker who once said like acting is like a matter of volume. So it's like you turning down a role is incredibly like short-sighted and stupid of you.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him too.
Thought you just turned into a wolf and Altered Beast, but apparently, yeah. There's a bear, there's a tiger, there's a lizard man. The back of the box for Altered Beast calls him a crafty werebear.
Interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You have one job. Information. If I can't trust your intel, you're useless to me.
It's never that simple. You of all people should know that.
I know that I'll be a lot more careful. With the collectors, and with you.
This is no time for petty grudges. Things are about to get a lot tougher. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and collector ships use...
He looks like a Cyberpunk character, but he looks cooler than every single character in Cyberpunk.
...on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
Like, he looks like he'd be a Corpo character, but even the Corpo characters in Cyberpunk don't look as cool as the Elusive Man.
believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates.
A10, Lucy? Nah, that's an A11.
I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have.
Nobody asked you, Jacob. Nobody asked you. You're not invited on any of the missions.
Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the...
Who gave this robot an attitude?
Based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
I need to turn this film grain off. It's like really distracting.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Grok doesn't make mistakes.
The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Let's go get that
This
IFF.
thing is our best shot at getting through the Omega-4 relay. We have to try.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Tough choice. Continue to build up the team, or go investigate the derelict Reaper.
What does it matter how big my team is? I can only take 2 people with me.
Side, we're with you.
Let's catch up with the chat. See it moving, and I'm paying attention to the story because I don't want to disrespect the game by not paying attention. All right, let's see. We got a while back. A lot going on. What's going on? Why not just only cast Deborah Wilson and Troy Baker as every character? They should, honestly. My favorite long extinct advanced alien race are the ring builders from Expanse. Ring builders? Like Halo? Biggest complaints about Halo 4 and the subsequent games is that they completely omitted the religious symbolism and themes from the original trilogy. Yeah, no fucking surprise. Tired of seeing Deborah Wilson and Troy Baker in every fucking game. We need more Troy Baker, actually. And Kieran will disagree with me on this, but I am Troy Baker's top guy. Even if I haven't played The Last of Us because it's gay. But, he has range, they just never ask him to use it. Mass Effect remake, but FemShep is Deborah Wilson. I wonder if you could make her look like Deborah Wilson. Troy Baker is being more picky with roles now, but if he does show up, then the character will look exactly... That's not true. He was in The Medium, and he voiced a giant, like, weird creature. Like I said, he does have some range. It's just no one ever fucking asks him to use it. Let's see. Elusive Man has a guy that looks exactly like as him, like the same shtick and look in Cyberpunk. Oh, really? I might not have found that character. Corpos in 2077 were totally sauceless. They had no yuppie Patrick Bateman energy. What does Jacob even do here? He, like, sits on the ship and does nothing because I never ask him to leave the ship with me because he sucks and he's boring. IFF is the point of no return. So what? Who's gonna stop me? Let's go yell at him. Let's call him a loser some more.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gurney.
Oh, he's still whining about his fucking dad.
Eager to get going.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We haven't talked in like 2 weeks.
Commander.
Hating Troy Baker is a meme. It's true. That was Nolan North got the same treatment, and now he's not in anything anymore, and he's like a super nice guy.
Commander, you've received.
And now we're still stuck with Steve Blum.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Listen to Elliot. Don't get the IFF yet. It's for pacing purposes. Thank goodness for Edie. Thank the entire crew. Worried? Do you care?
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
No.
Edie brought you back to me.
No.
If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes! Yes!
Lead the way.
We fucking did it. We fucking did it. We're getting laid.
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days.
We didn't see anything!
I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
What the fuck?
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
I'd appreciate that.
Do I have to do that? Have my fish been dying because I haven't bothered to do that?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck.
I like that she's just like listing off all the things I haven't done yet.
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Why did I get Paragon points for flirting with one of my crewmates? Who haven't I spoken to yet? I'm not talking to any of these people. It's a lot. Let's go do a Jack's friend zone mission or whatever. They float at the top? Oh, fuck. There's more to her quest. Oh, thank God. I thought I got fucked and not in the way that I was hoping. Get some gas. And some probes. Alright. Oh my God, there's so many. Save crashing ship. Help Morden. Help Grunt. Help Miranda. Holy fuck, there's so many of these. Let's help Jack. Jacob's dad is missing. Color me shocked. I know. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? I don't think I like scoped out any of this solar system yet. Yeah, Jack. I know you wanted me to do some stuff, but I gotta scan for minerals. They're not rocks, Marie. They're iridium. Isn't iridium the same? I think I asked this before. Isn't iridium the same substance in Borderlands? I can't believe I've played Borderlands and I haven't played the Mass Effect series yet. Like, what is wrong with me?
Probe launched.
Oh, there's something over here. What's this?
Probe away.
Do you think Billy will make Carl shill his hot sauce? That would be amazing if, like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna waive all court fees, all payments, but you have to do a sponsored segment for my hot sauce for free. That would be amazing. Iridium isn't actually, I don't know, IKY Borderlands shit sounds gay. Borderlands has like a made-up version of Iridium. Your big bing wahoo pill? That's true. That's being a real gamer. I disagree with you, fucker. I hate Borderlands. I hate all of them. People always say Handsome Jack is the only good thing about Borderlands, but that's like one character does not carry an entire multi-100-hour RPG franchise. It's an entire series of soy-lineal dialogue. No, no! I don't want Garrus. We're taking Boobs McGee. Oh, I got some points. Alright, what can we do? Faster, fiercer, and more powerful. Reduces power recharging time, increases power duration, and Paragon Renegade scores. Cool! Weapon inflicts more damage. Receive a damage bonus to biotic powers. Power duration. My powers don't really have like a timer. So the power damage seems more enticing to me. What about Mordecai and Salvador's Spanish dialogue? I didn't play much of the first one. I got like a little bit into it and I stopped. And I only ever played as Brick because he had like a Duke Nukem punch move. Powerful. Ah, ha, 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 ha. You only played Borderlands 1 to shoot the enemies, didn't care about the story and characters, etc. There was a lot of points where the guns, like, they had, like, drawn on, like, barrels, which was really weird. I hate when games do that.
Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures.
Everything should be like gleep glorp. Like, she should say, he should say, gleeping, glistorting the glinsers. Like, they need to, like, really, like, alien up the dialogue.
Their equipment to last, assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself.
I need to be nice to her because I'm trying to get laid here.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Games never make utility that useful. Even great games like this. I don't know how I feel about Gen 7 rain effects. Gen 6 rain effects. Now that's the shit. But I'm like mixed on Gen 7 rain effects. Time Shift had some of the best rain effects I've ever seen in a game, and I don't think any game has ever really come as close to it.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself.
Love that PS3 trophy sound. It is very satisfying. It's much better than the PS5 one. Achievements were Kino back in the day. Man. I actually tried to get the platinum in Never Dead, but Never Dead has 2 online trophies. Which is like, that's psychotic. What the fuck were they thinking? Who was like, oh man, I can't wait to play Never Dead online. Like, that was deranged. And now I'll never get all the achievements in that game because they decided to put online trophies in a weird single-player game that nobody played. Online achievements, even like way back in like, I don't know, like 06 when the 360 first came out, they were the bane of my fucking existence. MGS2 rain effects, but then again, that's Gen 6, yeah. Killzone 2, not Killzone 2, Killzone 1 has a great rain effect, especially on the docks chapter. Oops.
This facility turned rogue. He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
I've had a few games where I almost got 100% and like an online achievement like just completely locked me out. One that was totally fucked was Quake 4. You had to get to the top of the online worldwide leaderboards to get all the achievements in that game on the 360. No game should have online trophies. That's true. Perfect Dark Zero let you do bot matches at least, so that even if no one was playing online, you could still get all the achievements. Oh, whoa! Flop him around. Yeah, get out of here. Metal Gear Solid 4, I'm like mid Metal Gear Solid 4. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 4 is my least favorite one out of all of them. Wait, let's see if this no, the rain doesn't bounce off of me. Feel the rain on your skin. Where's the blood stain that I'm looking at over here?
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
I saw that sick, and I was like thinking like he's like, oh, that's sick, but it's like I know he means that as like a bad thing.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Alright, give me 5 seconds. I gotta take a piss. I'm back. Let me see. I'm just gonna check the chat because everyone's talking about Metal Gear Solid 4 now. What's my favorite MGS? I think it's very normie pilled, I know, but it's 3. But that's mostly the one that I played the most when I was a kid. So it's just we happen to get a copy of Subsistence, which I still have. So I could play that. It has Snake versus Monkey and everything. But I really liked that one, and I went back and played 1 and 2, and I realized they're good. They're just very different. 4 always felt like it's just like too much. Like there's too much story, and all the cool ideas they had for like the gameplay like weren't fleshed out enough. It just felt weird. Like people call 5 unfinished, but 4 felt like it wasn't even meant to be a game. Walgreens flashback with that song. Imagine not pissing yourself on stream. What the fuck is this guy doing? Even as an ending, it blows so far. If you did you not finish it? Because there's a thing about the ending that really pisses me off in MGS4, and I don't want to spoil it if you don't remember. MGS4 never the part where you stalk the guy whistling. I hated that part. That was one of the worst. I was like, what am I playing? Splinter Cell? MGS4 is the only game I refuse to replay. I replayed it last year, and I was like, it wasn't worth it. I'll just play 3 or 5 or 2 till the day I die. 5 is way better. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm sorry, I'm reading all your chats in the past. 5's flaws, there aren't enough cutscenes. Honestly, it's true. I was very excited when there was a cutscene in 5. Hated 4, loved 5. Yeah. 3 is best story, 5 is best gameplay, 2 is best story. You just said 3 and 2 are the best story. 4 picks up on the second half. It does, but the twists with Liquid really pissed me off. I fucking hated it. All the same people watch both your channels. Who the fuck are you shilling to? Hey man, I got 2 subscribers in the last week. That's pretty awesome. Kojima said Blu-ray does not have enough space for what he wanted in MGS4, so you could tell he wanted more cutscenes. I like that he was afraid to like do the mass install because the max PS4, PS3 hard drive space was 60 gigs at the time, and MGS4 would have taken up 9 of them. And then at the end of that generation, Splinter Cell Blacklist comes out, and it installs 12 gigabytes on your hard drive. MGS2, but I do think 2 is the best like combination gameplay story combo. It's the best balance, I think. All right, let's get back to business. MGS1 had the best aesthetic. I feel like 2 has the best aesthetic, but I have a fondness for like that like PS like Gen 6 Japanese science fiction stuff. Like Ghost in the Shell standalone complex came out around that time. Like it reminds me a lot of that.
The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
We're all the same circle jerking people in each other's content. That's good. That's fine. We're all, you know, we're all trying to juice each other, and that's fine. We're just trying to milk each other.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me.
Peace Walker is your favorite? It's fine. The PSP games are great. They're legitimately good games. They take all the stuff from 3 and improve it in little ways. And then the stuff that they improved in those games, they added to the 3DS version of 3, which all got left out of every fucking subsequent version of 3 for some reason.
This place is supposed to be empty.
Y2K aesthetic is peak. Yeah, it was like simultaneously the entire world is controlled by computers, yet we're also afraid of them. I'm like losing my mind and not paying attention, and I'm gonna fail this one, I think. Maybe I'll make it. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't make it. Let's try again. Oh, so I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm doing a puzzle. But I ordered that Winger shirt I tweeted about. I didn't wind up making one myself because Kieran showed me a link to one, and it should be arriving tomorrow. I'll post it on Twitter once I get it. I'm so excited for it. Every time Kieran streams and I show up in the chat, I say, I paused my Winger to be here, but I'm usually being 100% truthful. I'm usually listening to Winger around that time. Let's see. Peace Walker's fun. Only problem with it is retardedly spongy bosses. Yeah, it does do like some mobile game nonsense a bit. It pisses me off, but I mean 5 does the same thing with Sahelanthropus. Not everything they changed in 5 was for the better, unfortunately. These guys look like the Prone from Xenoblade. Chill out. Short control bursts, baby. Is that an Aliens reference? I've only seen that movie once. Stay cool. Oh, I can't explode him with my biotics? I paused my Billy Idol to be here. You only listen to ultra-heavy Christian deathcore. I do like Christian music. I listen to a lot of it. I'm a big redhead. What is he doing? He's just like sliding around. As soon as MGS is mentioned, new wave of life comes to the chat. My god, you guys are nerds. Look, don't worry, Fallon. When the Sopranos streams start, that's when the real gamers are coming out. We're all gonna be talking about how much we love Meadow. I am Pod's top guy. I do love Pod. Satellite is such a banger, and everyone thinks about Alive and Youth of the Nation when they should be listening to Satellite. I just heard the sound of my fiance locking her car door. She's gonna be inside any moment. I was literally listening to a pod yesterday. They're so good. They're like, if you like wanted to tell someone what new metal sounds like just like a blanket, like this is what it is, you would just play that for them.
But then I'm a little girly. It's complicated.
Janice,
Let's just go plant that.
better than Carmela. I'm trying to remember which one is Janice. Who the fuck is Janice? I just watched this show and I don't remember. It doesn't matter. We all stan Ginny Sack, right, guys? Very Rubenesque. Early 2000s Hispanic new metal. Oh, well, like Molotov? Time to kick some ice. Yeah, stay cool, bird boy. I'm glad you guys picked up on my Mr. Freeze quotes. What really killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Janice is... oh my god. I think my mind blocked her out. She's the worst. Meadow is his daughter and Carmela is his wife. There's also Artie Bucco's wife. I forgot her name. Janice is literally the worst. Yes, she has no redeeming qualities the entire show. She literally marries Bobby just to, like, take advantage of him.
My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Il Nino is... you should have said it's Il Quino, not Kino. That was the only good thing about Batman. I need to rewatch it. I remember liking it as a kid. Which I guess it was made for 6-year-olds.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly.
More like Spurgnum.
4 in 6 died. No biotic change among the
Your fellow Carmela enjoyer, so true, very based.
lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died.
Oops.
So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
Batman and Robin is... I just know it has a comic accurate Bane, at least appearance wise. I know in the actual story he's like a dum-dum who can't speak.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
That's why like Arkham Origins is the best version of Bane we've ever gotten.
That's who I am.
We're not talking about Sum 41, Kieran.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Alright, let's hack into the mainframe. Give me some green. Give me some green. Any day now. Here it is. I'm gonna play more Shadow of War while listening to this stream now.
I'll take it.
I need to finally play Shadow of War. I really like Shadow of Mordor. I'm glad I waited long enough for them to get rid of all the stupid microtransaction shit.
All fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down.
Oh, they got Jim Cummings for this.
We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
You wish all the chicks had interesting loyalty missions like this instead of listening to them sob about their dads. Miranda wants me to find her like dumb sister, and I don't know if I'm actually going to bother to do it at this point.
Hey, Aresh. It's Keurig. Yeah.
Keurig?
You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
You're in my way.
Get them! Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Affirmative. Right.
Let's hurry and kill him. Concentrate fire. All squads.
Come on now. I gotta shoot him with my cool ice gun. Why is he, like, lighting on fire? Is he like a Chimera from the Resistance series, which I talk about more than anyone else on the planet? This facility is Jack's dad. True. She got the Alma Wade treatment. Oh, this guy's coming around to get me. The red glow on the armor is fucking sick, though. Yeah, I like video games when they have like armor with like weird color highlights. I think it's badass. Freeze! Yuck, 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 yuck. Well, you were already trying. I'm sure you'll definitely do it, though.
Engaging. Gotcha. Coming in close.
Oh, look at him go. You tried.
Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway.
Oh, the guy we're looking for is Indian? Shocking. Did anyone watch G-Man's video on the new Doom game? It looks pretty cool. I know I've dunked on it a few times, but like actually seeing it in motion, it looks pretty fun. I will not let the Reddit Chungus community ruin things that would be fun for me. I just won't allow it. Let's see.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans.
Is that a James Arnold Taylor?
Facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
You're here to erase your past. He's part of that.
Shit. Is this right? Will killing him fix my head?
You're a killer, Jack. That's what you do.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid 2?
That felt good.
A bullet in the head solves everything.
room was my whole childhood.
Kurt Cobain be like,
Look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed. But it's
let me look around by running around. Did he disappear? Oh my god, she vaporized him. Playing an adept and having a party of biotics is super fun in this game, just juggling crowds of enemies. Metal Gear Solid 2, well, I mean, it's, you know, you're a killer, Jack. You enjoy all the killing.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Jack's romance is just enabling her? Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know?
I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Out of the way.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world.
When games give you choices. Yeah. Well, you gotta let me be bad once in a while. Every game wants you to be the good guy, but you gotta let me be bad. What am I pointing at here? What am I missing? Anything? No, I don't think so. Okay. This is my toilet. I pooped in it all the time.
There's a few more things I want to see. This place is the same.
Oh, so I do actually have to look in her toilet? Oh.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my
So this is like Stranger Things, basically.
Instead, I stopped him. Okay. No more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
That body is bugged. He always disappears. I like that they made a Zippo lighter sound specifically just for that. Oh, we didn't just blow it up. We fucking nuked the place. See, Raphael, this is where my parents died. Can you draw them farting? Yeah, they ripped this off for Stranger Things and made it lame. Well, you could argue that Jack's entire story is just ripped off from Fear. Which, as I learned from Carver, is ripped off from The Ring, which is about a girl who has balls. Which is why she's an evil ghost. And also she's like a computer virus or something in the sequels? I don't fucking know. It gets really weird. Alright. Let's talk to Kelly. Let's talk to Smelly more like first.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
I didn't recruit her for her looks. The Normandy already has you.
Yeah, Rizzer.
You are just too sweet. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your...
Yeah, I know about that.
Garrus received some news that
Yeah.
Tally seems very... Thane, with Samara, with anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Alright, let's go talk to Jack. Let's see if we can get a little action. Chucked Ring Girl in the well because she was trans. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when Carver was streaming that weird Ring game, and it's like, yeah, she has female testicular syndrome. That's insane. Let's go into the basement. Find our basement dwelling goblin GF. Oh, right. I said I was going to turn film grain off. I'm going to do that now because it's annoying. I don't know why anyone would want the film grain effect. I feel like it just makes it uglier. Is it just to, like, obscure some, like, the ugly imperfections of the older graphics?
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
There was only one other survivor from that place, and you killed him.
It's the same thing as...
I didn't want to be mean to her.
Now I'm the only one who remembers what happened there. I want it gone. I want it all gone. It's only in my head, and when I die, it dies.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Wait, I want a romance.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking.
Damn it.
Come back later.
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
Ugh, at this point, I'll just take whatever I can get. Space beggars can't be space choosers. What am I looking at? Why is his head facing the wrong way?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Alright, so that's another side mission we gotta do.
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her.
Who else can I talk to? Well, you know, why don't we just do Tali's mission? We'll do one more of these affinity missions, and then we'll call it a day. We gotta help Tali. So true. That's a truth nuke, if I ever heard one. Well, everyone's telling me I got to do all the affinity missions, so I'm gonna do as many of them as we can before we finish up the game. Check my Paragon Renegade meter real quick. Okay, give me 1 sec. When this long-ass load screen ends. Some powerful enemies are nearly invulnerable to conventional weapons. I haven't found an enemy like that yet. Except for the Shadow Woker, who I just punched. I mean, Anake, I'm pretty evil. Tali's loyalty mission has a few speech checks. It's fine. It's fine if I don't pass them. I'm not that worried about it.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Yeah, she can have a moment with me later. She's not gonna, you know, do me anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Nothing she says matters. She's just a piece of meat to me. Project Overlord, help Jacob. You know what, let's find Jacob's stupid dad. Let's actually do something for Jacob. Let's make him feel like he's a special little boy. Why am I in the wrong, Is there, like, a second place, like, right next to it? Shit. Help Jacob and Alpha Draconis. Here we go. Oh, Jacob, you actually get to leave the ship for once.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Scans have found something.
Alright, let's see what happens here. We've barely spoken to Jacob outside of, like, berating him since the start of the game, so who knows? This will be new to me. Headshots can kill mechs, but can also cause them to explode. Stay clear. Jacob's dad is Lee from The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, Dave Fennoy. Cycle appearance. You can give her clothes? That's weird. Let's try it. He has almost full upgrade points because I've never used them. Yep, I abandoned my son to live on an idyllic beach planet. Talia is on trial and you have to rally the crowd in support of her. KOTOR 2 has a mission where you're, like, on trial and I fucked everything up because I couldn't pass any of the speech checks and I was just being evil the whole time. I think it was KOTOR 2. Maybe it was KOTOR 1, I don't remember. Whatever one has the planet with the fish people.
It's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them.
This is a retard planet. It's like the second episode of Star Trek The Next Generation where they get all infected with the retard disease.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Let's see.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical...
Oh man, I actually almost got into a car crash this weekend. This reminds me, like, some asshole, like, 2-3 cars in front of me, like, stopped short, and I, like, just managed to brake in time to not rear-end someone. It was crazy.
Come on, let's get going.
Very scary. Driving is, spooky.
9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
He's probably wearing a diaper and shitting all over the place. Jacob's dad is making a boom boom.
You came from the sky?
hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us, and we serve. So we can go.
Driving isn't scary, it's the other people that's horrific. That's true. Well, I live on the Northeast, which is the scariest place of all.
He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
I'm just gonna watch her get shot.
Kill them, agents of the liar. He will not escape.
I feel like they recycle that face on like a million NPCs. They all look like Udina with a beard. Altered Beast tomorrow. Call me the Toker with how sleepy I am. You'll handle that asshole for me as my top guy. I appreciate it. You just gotta pull him over. Whoa! Just gotta kill all these dum-dums. Jacob, go take care of him. Whoa, look at him go. I am enjoying doing the shorter streams for retro games. They're kind of fun. There's so many retro games we can play.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
You think what would happen if Taco Man won the My Vids Don't Suck? I don't even know who Taco Man is. This map reminds me of Far Cry 3. It reminds me of something. It kind of reminds me of Dark Void, honestly.
Fight from these guys.
It's like a vaguely tropical area in Unreal 3.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Don't know. I'm getting a weird feeling about this group being all females.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky.
Oh my god, he has a harem?
He forced us to eat, to decay.
He turned all the women dumb?
With his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Honestly, pretty based.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Let's try talking to these babes.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
PDA access. Let's take a look. Oh, he said he has robots too. Give all the women dumb juice and then gaslit them and then made them his harem. Okay, honestly, pretty epic.
Not much of a captain if he's got to kill his crew to keep them in line.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
We're waiting.
At your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on him.
Harsh but defendable, so true.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle.
You can't blame his dad for not wanting to see him. Yeah, he was kind of busy with... He was building paradise.
Dead. They separated out the women. Assigned them to officers, like pets.
This is the Handmaid's Tale, guys.
The officers appear in the father took control and didn't stop it.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now
Only black teammate, yeah.
years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Yeah, the only black teammate has a deadbeat dad. What were they thinking? He was running off banging hoes. And giving them Fent. Set to explode. That was a good one. That was pretty pristine. Alright. Gotta get out of here! Move! Move, Jacob! Every criticism of my morals is literally The Handmaid's Tale.
Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Nah, we'll free him. If I really hope I can just let him do what he wants. Woo. I'm distracted watching that robot ragdoll around. Oh my gosh, he's victim blaming too? So you're talking about fatty queens that had to be here. Well, we're at the mission where Jacob's dad is force feeding women. He's becoming the architect. Which is not surprising, given his pigmentation. What's this? Heavy pistol?
I'll take.
What am I getting hit by? Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? Well, I want to check out over here anyway. Jack, what are you doing? Having fun over there? Oh, I died. I was too busy looking at Jack floating in midair. Her biotic powers have gotten out of control. Alright, I will pay attention this time. I just need Jack to not levitate all over. She needs to stop T-posing in the air on me. What the dog doing? Which way was I going? Alright. Let's move. Dead bodies, examine them.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher, maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back.
You guys move up. I need you to do the doity woik. That's how Shepard became Heisenberg. He found the planet of like fentanyl.
He had plenty of choices.
Oh, Jack. Jacob, get in there. Doing pretty good. We're doing good now. these are the guys that got me last time. Nice. If to be 80, would he still be a hater and call things an insult to life itself? I'm probably... I don't think I'm much of a hater. I mean, I tend to be... I try to avoid being overly negative about things, but there's some things that you just can't help it, like The Last of Us or Horizon. It's like, how can you look at that and be positive, you know? I try not to harp on the same thing over and over again if it can be helped. But if I think of something I think is funny, then I'll just do it, even if it's repetitive. I really hope I can let him go. I really want to let Jacob's dad go. What if Carl and Gerard wind up in the same prison? I mentioned on Twitter under one of Andy Worski's tweets that like this whole situation kind of casts into doubt everything that Carl Jobst said about the completionist now.
I'm throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Just look at those games and are positive, but they are positive because of other reasons. Well, it's like Horizon specifically looks like it almost looks like a video game you would see someone playing on a TV show. It looks like a fake game. It doesn't look like anyone had any real interest in the product. The Last of Us, I can see what they were going for, but by the time it came out, it was already, like, played out to me. It was like, oh, zombie drama? Wow, we haven't had that for, like, 5 years with The Walking Dead already. Jacob, you gotta get that robot. Stay back! I think he's a pretty good example of a redemption arc gone well. He's no longer running around in the street with a gun, pointing it at people, or telling his friend to point a gun at people. Oh no! See Sephiroth's Sword 57's April Fool's prank? I did not. That's the big fat guy who talks like this, right? And he wears a fedora and like some kind of like kung fu clothes or whatever. Kimono. I'm sorry, I don't know why I couldn't remember the name. He pretends to be a weeb lolcow. Yeah, I've seen him a few times. Like, that is very disrespectful, Baka Gaijin. Yeah, I remember Gerard trying to bribe them. And, you know, it's always, like, the super-duper nice guys who are, like, extra shady. But it does, like I said, the situation kind of makes me think, like, maybe he wasn't actually that bad. I mean, bad, but not, like, horrible. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. When the guy who, exposed the scumbag is also scummy, it's kind of, I mean, no one's perfect. It's just... I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings about the situation. April Fool's, he dressed in a Chinese outfit and said China is the greatest country in the world and completely changed his profile picture. That's pretty good. I've only ever really done, like, April Fool's, like, once. I don't really, like, engage with it much. It's just, like, as a As like a goofball fake holiday, not really interesting to me. I think April Fool's is funny if you do it in like real life. But I think like on the internet it's like, yeah, everyone knows you're joking. Oh, they're sending a combat drone. Ah! Cloudbuster 75. Well, Cloud is not a Chinese character. Who would be a good character? Son Goku. The actual Son Goku, not Goku from Dragon Ball. Well, his name is Sun Wukong, not Son Goku. I'm too weeb pilled. China sells me cheap waifu dolls, and because of that, I like them. Yeah, I told my fiance I'd visit China, as long as I'm not, like, detained for making fun of Xi Jinping or something. Which I don't think I really have much, so I think I'm in the clear. Old you were older with 2 minutes after midnight and put a phone up to a speaker playing Ramen Man. I could go for some ramen. I don't eat ramen anymore, but I could eat it. Here he is. Is this Jacob's dad?
You're here. I knew a real squad.
He looks nothing like Jacob. I don't know what the fuck those bitches are talking about.
I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I can't side with him. Ugh.
Setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Now everyone knows everything. I want to hear you try and justify this.
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of
the realities of command.
Ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
I'm gonna be nice to him.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger.
No, Jacob, let him cook.
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob. You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are. Jacob!
Oh, he got punched in the face to death. I tried to save him. I tried. In his video, he took down his Street Fighter posters and then just put a piece of paper on the wall that just said Black Myth Wukong. Watched all of solo leveling in 2 days. I am in fact weeb pilled. I don't know what that is. Kinnikuman Man for Broken Man Germany and his ultimate technique. The Weeb chat I started When They Cry. I don't know if it's slop or not though. What is When They Cry? Is that an anime? First scene of that as best as a horror anime can be. Really? I've heard it's great, but zero spoilers.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security.
He had to answer for his Gunnar harem crimes? No, we should have made him the head of the fucking, what do you call him? The council. He obviously knows what's going on. Alright, have no interest in talking about your life, Jacob. Bye.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for that.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Subject 0 biotic boost. Alright. Save the game. See that, Kieran? I'm only on my 8th save. You talked so much shit about all my saves for Mass Effect 1, but you weren't there, man. You didn't see how many times that game crashed. And it didn't have an autosave. Alright. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks everyone who came out. Me and Kieran, we are doing a stream on Thursday with Maverick Werewolf. We're going to be talking about Altered Beast, which is a classic, Sega Genesis classic, certified. So, if hopefully you're there. Kieran might restream it to YouTube. He tends to. So, if you're not able to catch it on Twitter, catch it on his YouTube account. All right, everybody. Thanks again.